I'm going to be recommending the Elric Saga by Michael Moorcock in 3 minutes. Imagine a protagonist who is the antithesis of the traditional sword-wielding hero, Elric, the sickly albino emperor of the decaying island nation of Melniboné, frail yet potent in sorcery, dependent on drugs and his vampiric sword, Stormbringer, for vitality. His tale is one of contrasts, strength and vulnerability, power and desperation. Elric's moral ambiguity, his flaws, and his internal conflicts really stood out at the time. Elric is not the valiant hero. He's an anti-hero that is burdened with the weight of destiny and the price of his actions. This is a complex and tragic figure whose struggles with morality and power are at the core of the narrative. Now, Elric is a character that has had a huge lasting impact on the genre, paving the way for more nuanced and morally complex characters like Geralt of Rivia from the Witcher books. He even heavily inspired George R.R. Martin's Targaryen family, and of course his sword Stormbringer was the inspiration for Frostmourne in World of Warcraft and Brandon Sanderson's Nightblood from Warbreaker. Now, Melniboné itself is kind of a character in the saga, a once powerful empire now in decline. It's a land steeped in ancient traditions and dark magic. The world building here paints a picture of a civilization that's both splendid and corrupt, where beauty and brutality exist side by side. And this dichotomy is reflected in Elric's own nature and his struggle to reconcile his duty with his personal ethics. Elric's iconic and sentient soul-stealing sword is both a boon and a curse. He has a complex relationship with his weapon, his dependence on it for power, and the price that he has to pay for this is a really compelling exploration of the addiction and cost of power. Now, there's also a cosmic scope here. Moorcock was one of the first to create a multiverse, spanning the stories of Corum, Ericos, Hawkmoon, and many others, all dealing with interconnected realms and hidden Easter eggs, and of course the reincarnated Eternal Champion appearing on each world and age. And Elric is all part of this cosmic struggle between order and chaos. Now, you should keep in mind the saga was written as a series of short stories. Moorcock wrote these stories pretty much his whole career, so the quality varies dramatically between stories, and the writing is not without flaws. The prose can vary from being too lean to being purple and then back again, often within a single story, and sometimes the prose can feel a bit over-dramatic. Though honestly, I found that to be part of the charm, as it felt like I was experiencing some theater epic, and it manages all to be incredibly atmospheric and even otherworldly at times. These are short, action-filled, and fast-paced, all while managing to be very thoughtful and introspective, with a lot of philosophical depth and exploration of existential themes. And now is the perfect time to get into Elric thanks to the new complete hardcover editions by Gallery Saga Press. This is a cornerstone of fantasy and you should read it. And time! Let me know if you plan on reading the Elric Saga. I will have affiliate links in the description, so using those helps out the channel a lot. I would highly recommend reading Elric. I mean, this had a huge influence on the fantasy genre, but not many people really read it anymore. Anyways, tell me which 3-minute recommendation video you would like to see next, and that's it. I'll see you soon.